It was a rainy day. Lewis is in his kitchen, making his coffee. He is an ardent coffee lover. Lewis's lack of a college degree. His teachers hoped his height would make him a star athlete. But he turned out to be a mal-coordinated gentle giant. He works in telecomics. Who spends so much time at his laptop but still relaxes by playing video games. Sometimes it's easier to hide behind a computer screen, says Lewis. He drinks his coffee and switches on the TV news. TV news flashes. Internet is banned in the country XYZ. Due to the ongoing protest happening in the country and the president, a new rule will take effect from next 2 hours. Lewis is angry with the TV news. At the same time, his mobile is also notified with a message. He looks into the phone. The message shows only the keyword, the major. He gets angry with the TV news, and gets similar messages with the same keyword. The major. The major. The major. He packs his laptop in a bag along with some money and cash. Locks the door and walks towards a coffee shop with free Wi-Fi. Lewis visits the coffee shop for free Wi-Fi access. Orders a coffee. He uses free Wi-Fi so that no one can track him. He gets up and prepares to leave the coffee shop. Lewis often changes his place so that no one can track his IP address. He wisely pays the amount in cash instead of a card, so that no one can track him using his card details. He visits the next street coffee shop, and uses the free Wi-Fi access. He orders for a cup of coffee. Lewis is one of the members in a hacker group. New high encrypted chat room opens and all members from Anonymous joins. A member requests for help regarding the internet ban happening in his country. Thus Anonymous decided to step in and provide the activists with tech support. Now some time for real fun, says Lewis. Anonymous sets up dial-up connections using 2 servers in the country with the help of a startup company Telly. Lewis starts to collect informations from his contacts through social engineering. Also he starts to post it through social media platforms to get it noticed by other countries and their chiefs. He purchased data from dark web for the fax number of universities, coffee shops, etc. available in other countries, and shares their ideology post via fax. With fax and social posts, the ideology circulated very fast. A movement starts in different countries with support of internet freedom to the people of XYZ country. Lewis is thinking to move on now. He is planning to visit the next coffee shop. During the day, he relocates to a new Wi-Fi cafe every 4 hours to prevent his computer being tracked. He again pays the amount in cash and moves on. Lewis is entering the next coffee shop for a free Wi-Fi. From the new coffee shop, he starts scanning XYZ countries' networks and servers for surveillance equipment. It is a fairly straightforward task for a techie, given the lax security around the networks in question. Lewis can see all the computers and surveillance devices on a certain network, but cannot access or tamper with them. He skims the codes at lightning speed and clicks on one of the servers that process and direct countries' internet traffic. But then he is asked for a password. He uses certain attempts like brute force, credential stuffing, dictionary attacks. He guesses it correctly on his second attempt. He is able to hack the government site. Lewis was able to hack the website successfully. He puts a banner to that site which says, "Internet freedom is our choice and banning internet is not an option." Lewis' efforts creates an awareness among the people and they start protesting in the streets and roads for the internet freedom. His messages creates a sensation among college students and other people. Very soon his message is spread across all other countries. Many hands have started to raise against the government's corruption. Protest beyond the law is not a departure from democracy. It is absolutely essential to it. The time is here where the nation leaders are responding to the news. The protest becomes very strong. And as a result XYZ country president revokes the rule of internet ban. Due to the violent protests from the public, the president was ousted from his positions. Lewis smiles wickedly. He comes to know that the movement was successful. He leaves the coffee shop silently and comes back home after all his successful attempts. "Hey!" he cheers loudly. Lewis is enjoying this moment. As a result, internet is now open for all. That makes a happy ending for the people of XYZ country. Now here comes the biggest question. Is hacktivism good or bad? Hacktivism is the use of computer networks as a means of protest to promote political ends. While some label this internet activity as cyber terrorism and a disruptive, more extremist form of activism. The government decides to start investigations against hackers very strongly. A silent investigation team was created with members from different countries to identify the source of spread of the message. This is part of a proactive steps to avoid such movements in future, as these can create reverse effect in some cases. Investigation team collects information about origin of post by liaising with social media companies, and collects fax details from the organization it received. They analyzed the data and concluded some locations from where the actual posts are created. With the street cameras and cameras from coffee shops, they have identified and questioned many individuals including Lewis. According to basic principle of forensic science, every contact leaves a trace. Coffee shops' cameras are like a trace here where Lewis forgot to address. Lewis was taken to the court and was punished for 10 years. The team also identifies the company who helped them set up dial-up connections. The employees and executives in the company were arrested and made to face the law. During the trial in the court, when the judge asked Lewis, "Why you were involved in this?" Lewis responded, "The idea was that no company or country had the right to deny someone's internet access." The story thread is partially based on some real incidents that happened in 2010. And of course our team creativity. In short, Hactivism is a manifestation of the global free speech platform provided by Internet. Please be aware that every individual countries now have strong cyber rules and is strengthening day by day.